know no one's probably going to come on, but I just wanted to be here today, do some sort of uplifting, I guess you could say, with everything that's happening at the moment. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, I'm here. I'm going to try to bring some more color into the thing. I've got all this bright light. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait and see if some people come in. I'm going to let everybody know that I'm here. It's 4:04 in my time. So I'm just going to let people know that I'm actually here real quick. Hey. Hey, honey. And hey, Ruth. Thanks for being here. I'm just letting people know. I know I've just jumped on. And I know this, I look really bright for some reason. It's happening. Hey. Okay, we got some people coming in. Welcome. Thanks so much. I'm live on YouTube. I'm just telling everybody. On Facebook. So, hello. Welcome. Thank you, guys. I want to see if I can try to share this. So I'm just going to share, copy the link. Oh, I can't. Duh. Of course I can't. All right. Just 1 second, folks. I didn't expect so many people to jump in. Hi. Now, I wanted to... Hey, thank you so much for being here. Hey, J-Rock, thanks for coming in. I'll just organize everybody and then see if I can share this. Share, here's the link, copy the link, perfect. All right. And publish. All right. Thank you, everybody. I wanted to, hi from Queensland. Hi, Josephine. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Siobhan. Wow, I've got a lot of people that have just turned up. Now, I'm going to have to close my blinds. So, excuse me for a second. Just on YouTube today while we can still do this. Yeah. All right. So, today I'm just here. I'm going to do some angel messages and stuff. Okay, some cards. Hey, Dana. I've just turned up randomly. Because tomorrow evening I was going to be live with you guys, but I'm actually teaching a webinar tomorrow, so it may be Sunday that I'll be doing another live on Facebook as well. So tomorrow you can be a part of the webinar. We're going to be connecting with cosmic and galactic family and doing some activations, attunements, and astral traveling. That is going to be through Patreon, so the links are going to be below, of course. But this is not about this today. I had a few things that I needed to share with you all and some things that I just found out as well. So hi to everybody who's coming in. Thank you so much. So I'll just wait a few minutes for everybody to come forward. And then Dana's here as well. Thanks, Dana. We've just got home from the shop. So this is my going to the shop. Going to the shop kind of quick look. And we just got back, so I've got like sunglasses, indents and all that sort of stuff going on as well, but I don't care. So while I can go live, I'm going live. Because there's been so many changes, as you all know, already. And especially with, I just didn't think I'd see what I saw this morning, so I'm going to tell you guys something in a minute. I'm just getting some say. Thank you. I have my Vans on, my high top Vans and everything. But nobody dresses up here where we are. Hi, Deborah. Bobby's here as well. Have any of you guys been feeling like super emotional, like you want to cry? Because I've been feeling that way today. Hey, Butterfly. I know, right? Feeling strange. Fairy magic here's, oh gosh, Lamg. I thought it might have been everybody. Been crying. Isn't it too much right now? So I know that we're in some strange energy with Mars. We're in some strange, lots of crying. We're in some strange energy with Mars. We're in strange energy with this palindrome energy and karmic release. People are having meltdowns. Okay, so I'm not the only one. But man, I really tried all day. I had readings to do this morning and I'm like, God, am I going to stop crying like for 5 minutes? And for me, mine's just like, I don't know. I'll tell you. I'll explain some stuff in a minute. But also just feeling overwhelmed, I guess, with everything. Hi, Grace. So what I've done is I've put a link on Facebook as well. So hopefully people will see me, that I'm here. I'm going to do some, oh, hey, G. I just randomly came on. So it's okay if you have to work or whatever you have to do. But I've got the Raphael cards and we've got the angel cards as well. And we have the angel tarot also. So we're going to do a few of these cards. And okay, good one, G. Awesome. So I just basically decided that I was coming randomly on YouTube today. One, I'm just going to ask straight away. I have to start another YouTube channel or something like it. So I have a backup channel which is just BDevine, and I'm going to start doing that as well. And I also am going to start another backup Facebook because I have just found out today, I've been so upset about it because I have been, doing this for this is my 12th year online, no problems. I do advertising on Facebook probably once a month. I'll advertise on there and never had a problem in 12 years. And today they've told me I'm not allowed to advertise anymore. So I'm losing numbers everywhere. So this is kind of, to me, it's like the start of, a loss of freedom of speech or something. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's been this big change. So I wanted to update everybody in case you can't find me. So in case they take this channel down, I have one that is BDevine, and I will put it in it's got no videos on it or anything yet because I've just never used it. But I will put the link to it underneath. So if you can't ever find me here sometime because they've taken me down, I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm just going to put the links for the other things, the other pages and stuff. And also, of course, Patreon. Lucky Patreon is completely separate company. So it's just been like, come on, It's like I'm not doing any harm. There's no hate. There's no anger here. There's only love and support. And everything's being people can't see my posts. People tell me all the time that they didn't get a notification for my videos and all of that stuff. There's 40-something thousand subscribers here. Hardly anyone sees that I'm live. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, too many there. So, yes, I'm keeping the faith. Don't worry. And always keeping the faith. I know there's something coming forward. I know everything's going to be okay. But at the same time, I do have to backdate myself just in case. Because what if all of a sudden I'm just not available? You guys are going to be like, where's Becky? What the hell's going on? So, they've been shutting down a lot of people on YouTube. It's not fair. I don't know. I don't understand it, but it's today I just felt it. I just wanted to say that honestly. That's why I asked you guys, have you been crying or something? Hi, Joe. Welcome. Because in Australia, they have no idea what's going on either. They just hear all the news and they listen to whatever news they get. And I'm surprised many people don't know what we've been going through here in the United States, up and down in our emotions and this, that, and the other. So anyway, it's no big deal. I'm going to just put links for things. If we have to back things up, then we'll just back things up. There's no way that I will stop, but I need you guys to be able to find me, right? That would be the best thing. See, a lot of people are worrying. And I mean, you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because all year in 2020, all this stuff was in our face, right? All of the stress. Yeah, and people feeling emotional, people feeling stress out, you know? Yeah. So all year last year, we were just getting picked on all year, right? This, and this, and this, and this, and this, and then this, and this, and this all year. And we've been so strong about it. And then it's like the last straw is just being plucked. And, you know, good people are now getting shut off. My husband follows a lot of different people on YouTube and stuff. They go to check their money and says zero. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I haven't had any trouble with Patreon yet. So I really hope like there's been no issue with Patreon. It's so strange, you know, I don't know what else to do. Like there's got to be somewhere that we can go. I know there's Rumble and all these other places, BitChute, but that hasn't taken off yet, you know. So yeah, so far I've had a year with Patreon. I've never had anyone complain about too much being taken or anything like that. And I just have a $5 a month for people or $10 for some. Some people pay $20 and get 20% off and get more perks and stuff. But yeah. But from what I've... Oh, hang on a second, guys. Yeah, so from what I've seen, I haven't had trouble with it. But don't worry, I've got my options open. So I wanted to get on and let you know, yeah, that if you've been upset today, just feeling emotional, I think a lot of us feel very distant right now. Like we feel distant from our loved ones and our friends and our family and stuff, right? And I was thinking today, I can't even get back to Australia because it would cost $3,000 per person for quarantine. Then it costs money on top of that for the plane ride. And then money while you're there, and on and on and on it goes. You know, we'd probably need about $12,000 before you even walk out the door. And who has that right now? So I'm thinking, am I ever going to see my kids again? You know, so I guess that was a thing today as well, like emotional stuff, right? So I said to heck with it, and I'm here to do some readings, right? So everybody's thinking the same thing. So we're just going to have to stick together, right? Not too bad today. Yes, we've been getting outside doing our walks and, all of our rocks and stuff. In fact, if you just find an ordinary rock, it's going to be amazing. It's like the dragons give us those rocks, right? So I'm a little surprised. Like I jumped on here. I was just going to show you something, but I can't find it right now. But I jumped on here and wasn't sure whether there'd be anyone here. And there's quite a lot of people. So welcome. We're going to do some cards. I'm going to pull out some cards from these particular decks. I have some meditations and things. Some of you are stuck with grounding or all that sort of stuff. Let me know. All right. So what we do is... Well, we'll just choose number 1 or 2, okay? We'll do it that way. Big hugs. All right, we'll choose number 1 or 2, and then we'll move through these cards and see what messages we have. All right? And then in the comments below, you were on. I know, I just came on. I just jumped on. All right, so we need the healing from Raphael. I've just come home from the shop, everybody. So I just said to my husband, he made me a coffee, and I'm like, I'm just going to go and jump on YouTube. Hi, Eliza. Welcome. And thank you guys for being here. And tomorrow, Patreon has a webinar at 10 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time. So if you're a patron, you would have the link by now to see the live show. We're going to do Cosmic and Galactic Family. I'm going to call on everybody tomorrow, right? Yeah, we'd all use a message, right? Right now. The dogs are bossing each other. Leave that squirrel alone, Cisco. They're chasing yeah, they're chasing the squirrel right up the tree, and it's going bouncing from one branch to another to try to get away from them. All right. And like I said, I was going to be live with you guys tomorrow evening, but I'm going to do it on Sunday. I'll figure out exactly what time, because my husband's got a photo shoot for his band and he's got practice and stuff, so it's a little bit messed up this week. Okay, so doing number 1 or number 2. All right, so let's go. Doing number 1 or number 2. Have number 1 or number 2. Say to yourself, which number is going to answer my question? Yes, you got an album coming out. So cool. All right, so which number, 1 or 2, is going to have an answer for you? Okay, people are saying number 2. I'm going to get the cards ready first. Number 1, number 2. So choose number 1 or 2 for these angel messages. Hopefully you will get an answer from this, okay? And we can all just hang in there right now with everything that's going on. All right, I'll do these ones in a minute. Okay. Okay, so some people are listening to both. That's fine. I'm just going to get myself a drink first. Okay, number 1. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, number 1. Use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. So use your natural healing abilities. So Archangel Raphael is see, that makes it yuck. Okay, Archangel Raphael is pushing you into this direction if this is something that you've been working on. And because we have an animal in here, so we can see the little dog. So maybe you're connected with nature, animals, and the like. And this is a message about this, right? It's also with Archangel Raphael. So I'll just explain something about Raphael. Is what he does is, although he's the great healer, the supreme healer, he can also bring messages in your direction. But what he does is, when you're working on healing yourself, right? So you start working on healing with yourself before you can work on anybody else. It has to work that way. But what happens is that when you have a stressful thing happen in your life, these add up in your body. And they add up as like pockets, these hard pockets, these hard lumps of energy in and throughout your body, right? So you get these hard lumps. Those hard lumps or pockets of undissolved energy, undissolved anger, undissolved hurt, all that sort of stuff. It starts to actually become, it instead of being energetic, it actually becomes calcium deposits or lumps or swelling or digestive problems or you've got excess fluid and stuff like that in your body. So the one thing that Archangel Raphael does, along with healing things, it's okay. along with healing things, right, in your body, points out to you where in your body you're holding tension and where these pockets of energy are. Now, funnily enough, when I've done a scan of myself, because I'm always working on myself, of course, you've got to. I never have a problem with my shoulders or anything, right? I did kickboxing, swimming, everything to build up my shoulders, for a long, long time. Never felt there was any problem with my shoulders. But when I look at where I hang on to pockets of energy, it's in my shoulders. I'm like, I can't feel anything in there because the healing energy is always going. It's always flow. I don't feel anything. But if my husband went and grabbed me on the shoulders, I'd be like, oh, like straight away, like that's where my energy or my tension is. So use your healing abilities, right? Use your natural healing abilities, and you're being guided to also focus very deeply on yourself. All right. So focusing on the different areas of yourself where you hold a lot of tension too. So number one, that's interesting. Okay. Number two, your first message from Archangel Raphael is hydration. All right. So the prayer is, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimum levels throughout each day. Okay, so there's such a thing also as drinking too much water. Can you believe it? But the way in which your body assimilates water and absorbs water, etc., is extremely important. So Raphael works with us on water absorption and getting the cell energies. Oh, the chimes. Okay, so you got to go to a YouTube channel called Calm Whale. That's what it's called. And I go into the sacred Koshi bells, sacral chakra, crown chakra, all these little bells and wind chimes and stuff like that. I love it. I listen to it all the time. There's shamanic ones and drumming ones and everything. It's a fantastic channel. So, yeah, cool. That's where I get it from. So the hydration energy here for number two, it also talks about what you are absorbing. Okay. Are you absorbing too much TV? Are you absorbing too much negative stuff? And sometimes we do because we need to be able to release. So I know what the angels do to me because I don't cry very often. But the angels are like, we're going to just like put all this stuff in your face. So you've got no choice but to let that go. So this could also be talking about letting go of what you're holding on to in one way or another, right? One way or another. Archangel Raphael is one of the funniest angels I've ever seen connected with in my life. So he's stupid, like silly, goofy as anything. So when I'm working over the phone with someone and he comes in, for example, we might be working on something in particular, and he'll start showing me in these stupid, weird actions what the person needs. So, so if the person needs yoga or something, he's like, woo, and then like doing all this sort of stuff, arms up in the air, and he bends over at me and does the downward dog, and I'm like, oh my god. So I say it to the person, and I'm like, do you do yoga or something? Oh yes, I love yoga. Oh yes, I've been wanting to do yoga. And I'm like, that's why he's like real silly. So if you connect with Raphael, you won't be able to help yourself, but you will start laughing. Okay, it's super cute. So anything that you do, one time he did ice skating. So one time this lady told me that she was an ice skater. So he's there doing the camel with the one leg up in the air going past. I'm like, oh my God, how am I supposed to keep like a straight face with these people? You know, when I can see the angels doing this goofy stuff in the background. So he often teases me if I'm being, you know, silly or something. Like he'll do something like pull faces at me or whatever, because he knows I always used to pull faces at myself in the mirror as a kid and then, you know, sit there and laugh my head off at myself. So anyway, Okay, see? The joy is the best medicine. All right, so number one, we're going back to you. We're going to get another message from Raphael because he likes to be a part of everything. So, so obviously had a lot of time on my hands as a kid. And then someone would be like, the wind's going to change and you're going to stay like that. I'm like, shut up. See, I'm not the only one that does it. I'm singing puppies. I can't. I don't know what one to do. All right, number one, we're doing you again. And I sing to the dogs in a stupid voice as well. I'm sure everybody else who owns everybody else who owns dogs does that as well. Oh my god. I don't want everyone to think that that's how I sing. Because I don't sing this way, but I say it in a funny I say it as though the dogs are actually I say it as though the dogs are actually talking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right on cue.
Oh, hi! Here he comes. Hi. Come on. Up. Let's say hi to everyone. Look, he goes, and we can drive around this town. And Daddy puts the window down. We can see all the dogs around the town. We're going to the park. We're going to the park. Going to the park. Going to the park. Yeah. Do you think it would be alright if we could just go for a hike? That's what we say. So now I've done it. Now everyone's going to unsubscribe. Yes, we have around this town. Oh god, there's both of them. Hi. I'm still trying to get through this reading, folks. We got both dogs in here now. Here they are. All right.
All right, boys. Come on. Come on.
How'd you go?
Come on.
Go on.
Good boys.
Good boys. I've done it.
Hi, everybody. So proud of you, man.
Thank you. We're actually going to make a clip of the dogs in the car with their heads sticking out the window and whatnot. And I'm going to do the song and I'm going to lean down and do all the song and everything. There's a dog in the first card, I know. All right, so number one, again, I'm so sorry. Okay, so here's the card of recovery, number one. Recovery after that laugh. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Awesome. So there's some kind of beautiful, yes, there's some kind of beautiful energy around you now, number one. And unicorns as well are completely beautiful beings of light, of course, focusing on our third eye as well. So whatever path you're on, I know you doubt yourself, number one, but you're actually on the right path to recovery and whatever that means for you, whether it's, health or money or whatever it is. There's that kind of energy there also. Okay, so you're being held throughout your entire recovery, and also if you know anybody who's going through a really rough time at the moment, right? They're going through it and you're focusing on it, etc. They're going to get through this as well. That's awesome. The whole nation is on a path of recovery. Yeah, well, let's hope so. So far, I don't like what I'm seeing. Sorry to say. Anyway, we don't want to get into politics here. But I will say that I have been suppressed with my stuff, and now Facebook is shutting off my ads as well. So as I said to you guys, it will be okay. There's a recovery energy here for number one. Yep. And we move forward fearlessly, right? Don't we? We just move forward fearlessly as we go about everyday life. But I want to tell you, right. But I want to tell you that it's okay if you're going to have a day where you feel upset, or you feel angry, or you feel really annoyed, or you're just scared inside of yourself. Because one time, you know, if I'm scared, then I get really upset easily. So I'll get like angry or short-tempered, and I know I have to go look at myself and like, what's frightening me? What's worrying me? I have to go back and look at myself. For me, if I'm getting like wild about something or extra passionate about it, it's because I'm frightened of something, or something has frightened me for some reason. Or, you know, I'm just having a day, right? It's been a day. But allow yourself to have those times in your life as well, right? Okay, number 2. Sorry about all the interruption, but it's fun. Number 2. Oh, this is sweet. Give us your cares. This is the Raphael walking with the elderly, which is beautiful. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I'm willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go, so that you can fully guide me in the situation. So that's the other thing. So with my, you know, when I was saying about all this is happening, right, it's easy for me to try to fix it. It's easy for me to try to think of ways to fix it. But if I delegate my problems to the angels, to my spiritual light team, then I don't have to deal with it, because they're going to figure out something better than I can. And so we have to do that with everything, with what we don't like, with our country, with our money, with our work. We go, okay, angels, you take care of it. Here, I'm tired of kind of looking at it. You figure it out. And they want to do that. Okay, so they want to take those burdens off of you, because that one act of you saying that you don't want to deal with it, then you open yourself up to 1,000 other possibilities. Yep. And they want to take care of it. You open yourself up to 1,000 more opportunities than you could limit yourself with your thinking. Okay. So Raphael, Archangel Raphael, very, very connected to all of us, and asking you to all look at the different pockets of pain and swelling and inflammation and issues in your body, and really focus on releasing where those things came from. If you need help with healing, you want to do some distant healing, or whatever, of course you know where I am. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We have more messages from the angels. This time we're going to use the daily guidance from the angels. And I love this one because it shows us abundance coming in, right? Dana Joy. We love you, Dana. We give you big hugs. And Chrissy's like, yay. Hey, Chris. So I just randomly came on, and here it is. So I hope you guys liked the doggy song. We're going to drive around this town and Daddy puts the window down. Oh my God. Oh. All right, number 1. Oh. All right, itchy nose. It's all happening. Number 1. Okay. So this is the place you need to recover. Number 1, the heart chakra. Okay, so you have this energy here. This is your message from the angels. All right, so it says, love is at the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So for number one, the heart chakra is what you need to release, or is probably where, and someone said something about, the breathing energy or the pressure there in the heart space. So with your heart space, we've got to remember that it has many different chambers involved in it. So not talking about the aortas and all of that sort of stuff. I'm talking about the actual heart space itself has different pathways and doorways and stuff within it, and also behind you. So back behind your heart, if you can imagine where your heart would lie and drill a hole right through to the back, you've got portals back behind there. Now, sometimes when these portals, or diamond gateways that I call them, when they open, sometimes there's trauma that can come at you from God knows where, past lives, this life, just all of a sudden randomly coming in. If you imagine your spine like this, okay, the back of your head going all the way down the back of your neck and the spine and everything like that, in amongst all of that are tons and tons of portal gateways, doorways. They can just fly open if you're not aware of it. And people who have a lot of back issues and stomach issues, for example, also heart problems, it starts from those portals being far too wide open. It's something that you can work on. But also there can be a congestion. If you just keep on getting lots and lots of random thoughts and feelings and triggers and emotions, or if you're crying a lot, or if you're suddenly really angry or whatever, this can also be a sign that these doorways are open. You can ask to have them closed, and also that you're the only person that can open them. But also on the other side of the coin, if your heart space is closed, right? If you've closed it off too much, then you won't be able to connect very well with your spiritual light team or source, because there's doorways in your heart that open up into heaven or source energy. So if you've closed this off through fear, right, then you could not, number one, have a lot of problems with arrhythmia or swelling or heart conditions, etc. Or you could just feel depressed and in despair a lot, like hopelessness energy a lot, because you're afraid to open that up. Maybe there's some kind of connection there from past lives. So it's a lot deeper than what I'm saying. Okay, there's a lot of study involved, but this can all be fixed and balanced as well. But your number one, your focus is on your heart space. Okay, knowing that your heart governs the rest of your organs as well, right? And if you're feeling flat and just in despair or depressed or not connecting, or you feel like you've got a lot of extra trauma and nobody else seems to have it, or you feel extra sensitive, then you need to work on this a little bit more, because it will affect your whole physical body. Okay, number two. And I've got courses and things that are coming out here pretty soon as well. It's been really super hard, but I'm trying to get these courses onto a platform where you can learn at your own time. Okay, so number two. What message do you need to receive? And you have the message of grounding yourself, okay? So when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life, okay? So, detaching from awareness of your body and the physical world. So, part of the energy with a lot of people also is that you're not grounding every day. And also that there's too many parts of who you are that are separating themselves out to all of these different worries and all of these different stresses and all of these different people and places and stuff like that. So if you're not grounding yourself, you're going to feel completely scattered and all over the place. Now, again, I have to stress, with your spiritual journey, you don't have to be perfect in any of this. We're going to have days where we're on fire, where we're really annoyed and we're screaming at traffic and nice turn signal, we're being nasty, and that can happen sometimes. But when you're not grounded, you're going to feel quite unwell if it keeps on happening. So you will feel all over the place. You'll feel like you can't get your thoughts together. You'll feel like you can't get the right words out. You'll feel like you're just drifting around in space. So what you have to do is you have to say, I now call on all the parts of who I am back to my physical body, and I'm grounding myself into the center of the earth. Okay? Connecting all the time into the center of the earth, and ask and it's done. So if you feel spacey, ask yourself, oh, thank you. If you feel spacey, ask yourself if you are, have I done this today? Have I focused on this? Have I shielded myself? Have I brought myself back from God knows where I was in my dream? I mean, Kurt Cobain was in my dream last night. How about that? Right? Because I swear he's just like my son. And I was talking about it to my husband, and he turned up in my dream, and I opened up the door and he was at the front, and I said, Kurt! And he looked at me like, you can see me? And I was like, oh! So he was in my dream last night, and I'm like, oh my God, he's so much like my son Josh. It's not funny. So part of me thinks that, I used to think maybe Josh is actually him, because my son Josh was born a month after Kurt died in 1994. So, anyway, it's just always been a connection. It's interesting. All right, so let's keep going with these cards. Okay, I'm going to do one more of these angel messages, and then we're going to go on to the angel tarot to finish everything off. I just wanted to be here for you guys. I wanted to, I wanted to, all the boys in my life are super talented. I'm so lucky to be the mum and also the wife of the super talents. But what was I going to say? I just wanted to be here with each of you. Simply Cakes has to go. Okay, bye. Thanks for coming in. Because I know we all need it right now. We just need someone to be there, right? I was thinking nobody's doing anything. Here we go. Highly recommend everyone check out. Oh, okay. All right. Number one. Okay, have confidence. Hey, thanks for coming in. Have confidence, number one. Here's your last card for this particular deck. So it says, moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God and the angels is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. So lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Okay, have confidence in yourself. These are the cards that you're going through. Number one, using your healing abilities, recovery, heart chakra, and having confidence. Okay, we need to remember that no matter what is going on around us, that nothing can take our mind. Okay, and we can free our mind, and then we can free our body from anything. We can tell our mind what we want it to do, or we can let our mind take over and stress out. So our conscious mind stresses out. You want your subconscious mind to be in charge because it knows everything. Your conscious mind is like Mr. Stupid. So your conscious mind is that part of you that's like, but what about this? And what about that? Oh, what's going to happen with that? And what about this? And I'm feeling this and I'm feeling that. And oh my God, I can't believe that's happening. And that kind of thing is our conscious mind. It's like always like fearful. Our subconscious mind's like, we got it all. We've got it all happening. Which card is that again? The confidence card. Have confidence. Number one. So number two, One more card for you guys, and then we'll do the tarot as well. Okay. All right, so number 2, I'm doing yours now. We want to keep our subconscious mind ahead. All right, number 2. It's a cute one. All right, number 2, reward yourself. You have been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. And this balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level, right? So rewarding yourself, don't be so hard on yourself, number 2. Gentle new beginnings with this particular, I mean, some people are going to know exactly what this card means for them just by looking at the picture. Also, messages coming to you as well, number 2. Spending time near the water is also helpful for you. But there's messages that are coming, and you have to be in a place of receiving safely in order for it to make sense for you as well. So there's a balance of giving and receiving. You're about to receive something. A gift is coming to you, number 2. Something unexpected. But it's almost like you've been given hints about this for a week or so. It's been something that keeps on flashing up. You keep on seeing it. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Finally. All right. Where's my cards? Okay. All right. So we're kind of nearly finished, Betsy. But we'll try. But thank you for coming in. You're still going to get a message from these huge tarot right here. My desk is like exploded right now. Okay. All right. Final messages. Number 1. I'm going to do these big fat cards here. Oh, hang on a minute. All right. So, okay, cool. Let me just check these cards real quick because they're all over the place. All right. Number 1, what are you going to get here? I'm going to do 5 cards for you super quick. Now, Patreon, if you're a patron tomorrow, we're doing webinar time at 10 a.m. in the morning for Cosmic Family stuff. Cosmic Family and going to do some astral traveling and things like that, nice and safely. So when you're a patron, you get a whole lot of extra freebies as well. I will also put links to my other YouTube channel because in case this one suddenly goes missing one day, I want you guys to be able to find me. And I'll have to start a new Facebook page as well. Just have a backup page ready to go. May not need it, and that's fine. But, okay. Number 1, let's go. Then I'm going to go and let you guys have something to eat. Because I need to have something to eat as well. We came home from the shop, so I'm like, it's time to eat. All right, so number 1. Number 1, you're going to get 5 cards really quickly. This is something that you need to watch out for over the next 5 days, okay? That's how I'm setting it up. So it's going to tell us. All right. All right, number 1, 5 days. 3, 4, 5. Number 2. 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go. Drink. First card, number 1. 6 of water. Okay. So this is talking about memories from your history or childhood. issues regarding children, thinking or romanticizing about the past. Isn't this just what we've all been saying? We're going through a flood of emotion right now, but this also indicates that there could be something in those memories that are also helpful to your healing process as well. Hey, Pina. So good to see you. Thank you for coming here. So there could be something going on here which is also a part of your healing. Remember, this is over the next 5 days. Okay, so memories of the past. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage. Keep on believing in yourself. Connect with your dragons to help you as well. Good to see you, Pina. Don't forget to connect with your dragons. Okay, I have one video here, or a couple maybe, on YouTube about how to connect with your Monte, your guardian dragon. All right. And once you do, it's very, very helpful, especially in these times. I also have a reading which is called Dragon Energy. It's a reading for you, but it's also information, meditations, and advice connecting with your dragon team. So have a look at BDevine online. If you're a patron, you get 10% off, but it's still only very, very cheap anyway. So believe in yourself, okay? There's things coming up. Here it is, the star. This is over the next 5 days. The star comes here with Jophiel. Happy times, making positive, optimistic, long-term plans and being on the right path, right? The star being on the right path. So deep healing is coming. Remember, you've got Raphael working with you as well, number 1. And there's something about your destiny that's in your face. It's right here. And we have to decide that we're moving forward, not curling up and moving backwards. We can have bad days, but we've got to keep going forward. But there's good news coming. Bright prospects, big changes are happening in your life as well. The next card is the Hermit, Archangel Raziel. So it says, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. We know that Archangel Raziel is the keeper of the book of Raziel, one of the smartest angels ever, and you can connect with his energy anytime you want to. Raziel also helps with finances. Many people don't know that one, but leading you into the right direction for yourself as well. So we have you have memories of the past, keep moving forward. A brand new start is beginning and gifts are being given to you. A time of being on your own and gathering this information. And finally, the 4 of air, or the 4 of swords. And that's just doubling what the Hermit card said. There may be a time where we have to pull back, or we'll be taking or forced to take a rest. Okay. Message is take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making decisions, and meditation is providing you with answers. So you're being kicked in the butt about meditation, number 1. It's the best thing for you. I used to hate meditation because I can't follow someone's guided thing, because I'm always thinking about, I got to go do the washing. Oh yeah, right. I'm back in my meditation like, I'm hungry. So I was really bad with meditation myself, so I know what it's like. But just putting on some really nice music like this calm wail, close your eyes and do your centering and your declarations. That's enough. That's enough. And then from there, you can go longer and longer and longer. Okay. And those are the messages for number 1. Pretty big. Messages for number 2. Here we go. The King of Water, or the King of Cups. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice or charity work comes up with the... See, we have this watery energy in both of the cards. So our emotions have been like, we're all going through it. Okay, you're not alone. There's been a shock given to everybody. You're welcome. There's been a shock given to everybody. we're under a shock response right now. Okay, so we're going into a little bit of those things, and so that's okay. So we just got to acknowledge it. All right, open your heart and mind to those around you. There's somebody that you can trust to give you the right advice as well as you open up to it too. You're welcome. And number 2, we're still going with you the next 5 days. Okay, you have the 9 of water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. Don't we love to hear this? And a love of life. So you have the 9 of water, which is like the 9 of cups. This is one of the wish cards in the deck as well. So something unexpected coming, maybe something that you've been asking for a super long time ago, but it starts coming forward now in the next 5 days. So these riches that you deserve are also connected with your own meditation and your own energy. Hey, Cohen, welcome. Your own energy that you've been doing, like in your life, right? It's like a reward for all the things that you've been, past rewards as well. Financial gain coming forward. And this is in the next 5 days, so let's keep an eye on it. We also have the 6 of air, which talks about things looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. And no, well, there's a thing about not getting your hopes up, okay? Because then you're expecting to be let down, okay? But when you don't have an expectation other than positive things happening, no matter how that happens, you can't be let down, right? So you say to yourself, I want this or something better. You can't be let down. You're going to get what you want or something even better. So, don't get hoping things or putting your hope in anybody else. Trust that whatever's meant to happen for you, with unlimited, ways out of it, or unlimited courses of action that you can take, that things start to get easier, that's a better mindset than, that won't happen, or I'm not going to do that, or that's not going to happen to me. Then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? We don't want that. So we got to keep focusing. And hi, it's 11:01. Awesome. 6 of air. So things are looking up. Okay, you're moving past this energy, and you're doing it now. It's always with the 6 of air, which is the 6 of swords. It's always about a destination that you can't quite see, right? So that's what happens with the 6 of swords. It's like you don't care where you're going. You're just getting away from it. You can't quite see the destination. So we have to have that trust, right? The next one here is the Ace of Water. Welcome to people coming in. And the Ace of Water is talking about falling in love, or the resurgence of relationships, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, new home energy can also come up here with the Ace. It's always an emotional time. So the energy is coming right up, and you can see all these cards of water here. Hey, welcome everybody. I'm nearly finished. Sorry guys. You'll have to watch the replay as well. But remember to choose number 1 or number 2. A new thing, or something where you're going to feel grateful. I get that for you, number 2, because remember we said something about a gift coming. You're going to feel quite grateful for this gift, like, oh, it's a surprise. So even though you've been putting things into motion for yourself, it's a surprise when it comes in. All right, and hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, finally. Hey, Karen. Welcome. The 5th card for you, number 2, is the 2 of fire. So you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts, and you're continuing to move forward. as well. So continuing to move forward. There's a dragon again. You have to connect with your dragons, number 2. If you haven't done it, you're going to love it. Because you can send them off into battle for you. You can send them off to clear spaces. You can send them off to get rid of negative energy. You can send them off to work around the globe as well. You need to give them work to do when you're working with the dragons. But anyway, it's like you've come into your own. There's new partnerships, there's new contracts, and you're moving forward. So even if something has fell away for you, number 2, then there's something even better coming forward in that space. Actually, your cards are beautiful. All of the cards are beautiful. I'm going to add them up really quickly. 10, 19, 20, 26, 27, 28. So you have 10, which breaks down to a 1. So for number 2, this means that you must empower yourself. Number 1, it's all about you, and that's okay. Right, this is for number 2, sorry. Number 2, it breaks down to a number 1 in your numerology. So it's all about yourself. And number 1, let me have a look at yours. So you have 6 and 9, 15, and then we have 32, then we have 42, and then we have 45, and then we have a 9. So you're in a completion, number 1. You're just about to start a whole new cycle. So you're in a 9 here, and number 2, you're in a 1. You've started your new cycle. You're just about to. How's that? All right, everybody. I wanted to come on and be there with you guys through all of this crazy crap, okay? I'm going to turn up randomly. I will be here on Sunday, most likely, okay? On Facebook or here as well. There you go. Dana knows all about the numbers. And also, if you're on Patreon tomorrow, we're doing the Cosmic Family, Galactic Family webinar, which will be about 2 hours or more. Thank you. And activate some extra help for us, okay? I'm really glad that you came, G. I'm glad for each of you. Crystal, hey! And thanks, Cohen, for watching the replay and being here. Love and light to absolutely every single one of you. Thank you. I will leave links below. I'm going to have to open up other YouTubes and Facebook and stuff. You know, if you can help me out. We may not need it, but it may be something that we do need. Yeah, love you, Sindra. Take care, and I'll see you soon as well. And love and each and every one of you. Sending out all the love, okay? Just remember that there'll be more videos to come, more help to come. And the big whale, remember the big whale on the tea leaf card? He says, big worry over nothing, okay? It's all going to work out, and we're all here together anyway. Lots of love, Pina. I'm so excited to see you again. And thanks, Michael. Yay. So, yes, working with the dragons is awesome. But now I have a real quick little reading for you on it too. About 40 minutes it is for the reading. And so you'll learn all about the different dragons and stuff as much as I can pack into that for you. So, see you guys tomorrow. See you on Sunday. Lots and lots of love. Many, many blessings to each and every one of you. All the links are below. And thanks again. Bye for now. Bye.